Can we talk to Melanie? Hi, the chick from New York. How you doing? Yes, she said brag about. Yeah, oh my goodness, you have no idea. She's bragging like crazy. And she's calling you a nurse. Hi, Melanie. How
Yeah.
you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so the person this is Dorothy, right?
Yes.
Yes, and she's bragging about you. So when they show me like a nursing cap, needles, that kind of thing, that's my sign for nurse, doctor. Sometimes it can even be vet. But what they do is they also show me hearts. When they're doing hearts, that means somebody's bragging about you, the fact that she thinks that you're so smart. So this is your grandmother then?
My great grandmother.
Oh my
We're close
goodness.
though.
Yeah, it looks like that she watches over you. Now, she was saying a J name. So is she talking about somebody that she was close to you? June. It sounds like June. So is there a J name like John or Joe or
Oh
something
yes,
that,
John. Yes.
yeah, because it sounds like June. So I thought she
Yes.
said June. So who's John?
Her brother.
Well, that's important. Okay. And he's gone?
Yes. I
Yeah.
never met him.
It's okay. She got to meet her brother John, and then I heard 17. So I thought she was putting
Yes.
a J month with 17. So where's the A come in?
My sister.
A. Is she here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I don't think I hear her. I think Dorothy is trying to say her name. A.
Okay.
So is she an A-N name?
No.
Amanda?
Nope.
Who's the M? Who's the M? So your sister is an A.
Well, I'm M, but
I'm
besides
sorry?
me, I'm Melanie, so it could be me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's cheating. No, your name's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, but is there another M that I'm missing? May,
May.
is that
May.
that's
Yes. Yes.
May
Her
17th?
husband.
Is that what?
No. She passed with a J month in 17, but her husband passed in May. And that
So
was with a Robert Bob.
Okay, but did Dorothy pass in January?
Yes,
Okay, that's the Jun. And
yes.
then she said 17. Okay, so that makes sense in my head. So
Yes,
now she's trying to say May or another M name other than your name.
May.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, her husband passed.
Her husband. Okay, but he's not a D name, is he?
No, he's the Robert Bob,
Oh, he's
like
the
she was saying.
Robert. Okay, because she said I said it. Okay, Robert. Okay, so Robert and Dorothy are together
And her
on the.
son, my grandfather's Robert Bob, and he's passed too. And her grandson is Robert Bob, and he's passed too.
Oh, so all the Roberts are over there.
Yes,
Yeah, because I'm going to get really confused because they made this is why this. Okay, look at how they did it. They said Robert Bob, and then they put Robert Bob or the BR together. So that means that they're trying to tell me more than one.
yeah,
They
yeah,
keep putting arrows to the next one. Okay, and then it gets confusing for me because when people start calling their kids,
yeah.
yeah, come on, let's switch it up a little bit. Okay, so Robert is your dad?
No, my grandfather,
Oh,
my
your
mom's dad.
grandfather. Oh, your mom. Okay.
And then my mom's brother, which is Robert Bob, he's her grandson, Dorothy's grandson.
Oh,
And he passed.
oh, oh, for heaven's sake. So they're all up there trying
Yes,
to say hello to you.
yes.
Okay. Wow. And then there must be a couple of them that are very proud of you or watching over you.
Oh yeah, she used to brag about me being a phlebotomist.
Oh, I know, that's crazy. And then she's talking about the AL or something like that.
AL. I mean,
Yeah.
my sister with an A, but it's not AL.
Well, who's the L name then?
Would it be EL maybe? Does it sound like
Who?
that? No. My
What
sister
is your
just had a
sister Erin?
no, but she
Okay,
just had a
but
baby, so I'm wondering if, and it starts with EL. I didn't know if
okay, well, it
maybe
sounds like L. That's all I can tell you. It just
we
sounds like
call her
L.
L. We call her
Okay.
L.
So that would be Dorothy acknowledging the EL name that
Yeah.
just was born. Okay.
Hmm.
That could be what they're doing is saying, "Oh, we're just trying to
Yeah.
congratulate." Was that your sister, the A name that had that baby?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's what they're trying to do. Because they're trying to connect it. So they want to acknowledge this new baby that's come in, know that it started in, oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so they're trying to acknowledge that they're watching over you and that they're now is mom still here?
Yes,
Is there an S name? So,
yes, yep.
who is that?
Um,
So,
there's two. They're both
is
her.
there an
It would be
SH name? Is that what they're
yes,
trying to say?
yep. There's two of them, a boy and a girl. They are grandchildren.
Like Sean?
Yep,
Okay. Well, whoever's on the other side, and these are grandkids, they're trying to acknowledge these kids. They're watching over them. They know that they're here, and they're trying to get a message to you that
thank you.
they're watching all over these children, and they're so proud of you, and they're bragging about you. Like it's over and over again with this Dorothy. And then why does she keep saying you got to thank the one that looked after me? Is
My
that your
aunt,
mom?
my aunt,
Oh, okay. And what was her name? What did it start
T,
with?
a T.
A T?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't think I heard that, but she wants to get you to thank her or something to do with thanking this person that looked after her.
yeah. She did a lot
Yeah,
for her.
yeah, and I don't. Did she die at home?
Yes. On her birthday, she said, "I'm going to die on my birthday." She did.
Yes, because she's making me feel that it was very special.
Yep.
Yeah,
She
wow.
was. Yeah.
And I think that's why she's thanking this person because this person allowed this to happen, that she was able to pass away at home at her it's almost like on her own terms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's thanking the T name. I didn't get the T name. I still can't hear the T name. But she is thanking the person who looked after her. So know that this
I will
Dorothy
definitely let
watches
her know.
over you. Yeah, and tell her that she came through. So is she a TA name? Uh, I've
No,
been asking
TE.
it. And no, I don't think I heard it. And I know I can hear an ST. I can hear what sounds like SH.
Yep,
Um,
that's the Sean.
yeah, I can hear that, but I could probably have other souls trying to come in too. So just know that Dorothy's
Yeah.
saying hello to you. She's thanking the person that looked after her. If she's trying to tell me a birthday, was that the 17th though?
Yes. Yep.
January 17th? Yeah, she's telling me she's went on her own terms. She just wants to send love to everybody and know that she's safe. So
Okay.
thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thanks a lot, Melanie. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being
Oh,
here.
thanks.
Okay,
Have a good night.
thanks. Too. I'm going to see if they were coming in together.
Hello.
Hi, Chad. I'm so sorry about
Hey,
your mom. Okay, so
I
I
appreciate
was
that.
getting a brun, and I thought she was saying brun,
Yeah,
but then she made me say something like Anna. That's why I was asking Melanie, do you have a sister with an AN name?
yeah,
And
and
she
it's a
said
she was
no.
named after her dad, Bruno.
Wow. Okay, so she's Brunana or something?
Brunny Ann.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Brunny Ann.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
why is she talking about her
And
chest, or was she coming in with Dorothy with the head issue?
so I do know like a couple years ago or a year ago she had a stroke, a major stroke.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know how she passed. Um
So she would
none of
be the
my
one.
family called me
Okay, but did she pass away this May? Like she passed away today?
last night.
Last night. Okay, so May could be when I asked the Melanie also what was the M name. I'm not sure if I said May now. I can't remember. But that could be her trying to say that she passed away in May. I don't know
Yeah,
if I said that or not. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and listen to it. So, did anybody hear me say that? I don't know if I did or not.
I
Okay,
thought
doesn't
you
matter.
did.
Okay, so it could be her coming in. Now, there was another thing that she kept saying over and over. I did thank you, Melanie. There was something to do with another M name, and she was also trying to do the SH or the CH. That's your name, by the by.
So my brother's SH,
There
and
you
then I
go.
have another brother. with an M.
Okay. Is there a Mike?
That's her.
Matthew? And
Um, Matthew is her son,
yeah,
but Mike is also her brother, her twin brother that passed before her.
she's with Mike. She just said Matthew. She's saying the SH name, and somebody said the meter just
Sean.
went off. Sean, and look it. So though your Dorothy and your mother were tag teaming it. I wrote it funny, but that's S H
That's
A
how. Yeah,
W.
most people don't spell it like that.
Yeah, I spelled it SHAUN.
Yeah, it's Shawn.
Oh, okay. Well, I put a
Very
U in
close.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so so your mother was tag teaming it with Dorothy with Melanie's family. And like I tell people, everybody just thinks that souls come down here and sit on chairs and go, "Hi, Deb, how's you going?" That's not how they do it. If Dorothy's coming in, she's a ball of light about this big. If your mother,
Hmm.
I'm going to call her Bruna, if she comes in, that makes that light this big now. They can talk to me louder. So they'll tag team it, even if they don't know each other. They'll go, "Oh, is that your? Do you want to talk to your son tonight? Did you just pass? Yeah, come on over here. That woman down there can hear us. We'll tag team it. I'll be able to say hi to my sweet Melanie. You can say hi to your son Chad, and we'll give that woman some
Yeah,
evidence."
we had a
Yeah, go ahead, Chad.
we were very very close, and then I haven't spoken to her in 15 years when I got engaged to my ex-husband. It
Okay.
and
What is
we
the
had some
June?
words, and
Why does she
so
keep
June
saying
would be
June?
my Matthew has a birthday in June.
Okay, so
Um,
she's then if this is a mother, let me tell you something about moms. Even when maybe we're not the best moms in the whole world, but let me tell you, when we cross over, we're going to tell you who our children are, and we're probably going to tell you
mhm,
when their birthdays are, because that's what moms do. And it doesn't matter
mhm,
if you were disconnected with your mother, because that was your journey, Chad, when you came down here. So she's not going to
yeah,
hold that against you. She knows that she was learning stuff from you and you were learning stuff from her. The people that we reincarnate over and over again with are the ones that teach us the lessons. It's
yeah. It's
not
just hard.
what you think. I can imagine.
It's
I can imagine. But you have to understand your mother came down here to be that person in your life.
mhm,
So this is her way of when she comes in and she's telling me she's the BR name that she has. You're her son, Sean, I believe is her son. Matthew is her son. This is her way of telling you that tell Chad I love him.
I
We had to
appreciate
go.
that.
We had to go through something in this lifetime so he could learn and so I could learn. Now, again,
I
why
had.
does why is she saying A again? So is there something to do
Wait,
with
you said.
August or
Yeah, so did you say there was a J name or a J month?
there's a J month, so June. She's saying there could be a J name.
Yeah, which
I can't
is
hear it
would
though.
be my sister, and then
Okay,
did
well,
you
she's
say
not.
August?
Yep.
Yep, that's my sister's birthday.
Okay, so is she like a Jen or something? Jen, Jen,
No,
Jen.
close.
Well, close
J-E,
doesn't. Hang on, don't
I
tell.
know.
Jess, is she Jess?
Yep, yes it
Okay.
is.
Okay, so Jess, and then they're talking about an August. So this is your mother's way of. Okay, I just told you your mother loves you, and there's no hard feelings. And then I can say that all day. But then she'll say, "Now, Deb, to
Right,
prove it, tell him that I'm watching over my daughter Jess and her birthday's in August."
I believe. I
Yes.
I had
So
to come
you're,
on today.
and I'm glad you did,
It's
because your mother is just trying to tell you, Chad, I love you. You're my son. I might not have done things correctly when I was here, but please know that I'm still watching over you and I love you. And by the way, I met my brother Mike.
mhm,
Yeah. These things that they tell me, these little bits that they tell me are supposed to tell you that when I say your mom loves you and that she's sorry that whatever happened down here, then when I say that, they have to give me something in order
yeah.
to validate what I just said to you. So please know that your mother is going to send you signs. And
Thank
I
you
think if
for
you, yeah, oh, no,
doing this tonight.
don't think that's okay, hun. Just know that she does love you. She's going to send you signs. She could come to you in a
Okay.
dream. She could say how much she loves you in a dream. Remember, don't let your subconscious mind take over in the dreams, because sometimes we carry guilt and
Right.
that guilt can transfer into our subconscious thoughts. Don't do that. Your mother is trying to tell me, tell my son I love him. I'm sorry that we had this disconnect. And she's sending you a lot of love, and she's going to send you the signs, and the signs are usually birds and bugs like butterflies and blue jays and numbers and feathers and all those cool things. You are being true to yourself, Chad.
Awesome.
Be true to yourself
Thank
and
you.
talk to her. Tell
I
mom,
appreciate you.
yeah, tell mom I love you. I love you. And she's coming in saying, I love you. Your mission has been accomplished. Your karmic debt, whatever you guys decided to do, has been done. You're paid in full. And your mother's sending you love.
Thank
Okay?
you.
You're welcome, Chad.
Thanks so
Take care.
much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, thank you so much for actually trusting me. I guess I don't think I stress that. When you guys come on here, you're the fact that, okay, I'm gonna bring you in, Megan. It's just easier sometimes if I can talk to you. Okay, so Megan, who is Ray to you? Is that a father figure?
That's my father-in-law.
Father-in-law. And he was
Yep.
married to a Patricia?
Yes.
And the Al part, Alan,
Uh,
Al,
yep. His middle name. Um, I don't know if you want me to tell you his
well,
actual
is
middle
it an
name, but
is
it
it an
starts. It is an
AL?
AL. Yeah. It's an. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
It's an
he could be
Albert.
coming in. Oh, and look at a Pat just I think that's so cool when I say the name Pat and then somebody subscribes. Welcome in, Pat. Okay. And then Patricia was Raymond's ex-wife.
Correct.
And who is the D name?
The D
Yep.
name.
I can hear D. So nobody had my name, did they? Because I never get my own name. Duh. No,
Hmm.
Deborah. Duh. What's December to you?
Okay. December.
Yeah, it's a birthday
Which is my
anniversary or
hus. That's
passing.
my husband's birthday month. His
Okay,
that's and
so
it's
that's
his
his
father. So.
there. So your father, just like mums, when they come in,
Hmm.
they're going to tell me who they're connected to. If Raymond is connected to or was connected to Patricia, he's
Hmm.
also talking about the son that was born in December. Then it
Yep.
also says something to do with an M name.
My name's with an M. Um,
Okay, hold on. What do you? Oh, yeah, but that's cheating. Remember, I always say that if your
yeah,
name's
that's
written on the, that's cheating.
sorry.
Okay, so there has to be another M name other than yours, or that could be he's trying to say a month. So it could be the
His
month of May.
sister's is an M name.
Ma. Okay, is she an MAR name?
No.
Ma. Okay, then I have to get the month. Then I think
Hmm.
Raymond. Ma. Oh, thanks, thanks. Okay, hold on. Ma. I can hear an M. You're the Megan, but there's another M name. Well, I'll wait for it. Maybe he'll give it to me. He could be trying to say, oh, he's not trying to say N, is he? Nah.
And I don't.
November? Nah.
I mean, his there is another. He has three sons total. My husband's the youngest, but one of the other brothers does have a
Is it
November birthday, so that's
okay?
possible.
So November, December, and
Oh,
is it where is
the MAR is his oldest brother is a March birthday, so
okay,
that
so
would make
December,
sense.
November, and March are all
Yeah,
his
you just
kids'
covered all three
birthdays.
boys. Yeah.
Holy yumpin'. Okay, so he's coming in because I only let them say three birthdays. Or
Hmm.
rather 3 months, and then I stop because I could say every month in the calendar and hit something. So he's trying to say that 3 months that are important that were his children. Now, who's
Yeah.
the R name other than Ray? Who's the other R name?
His oldest son is named after him.
Raymond. Okay, is that the one
Yeah.
that born in December?
Nope, that is the one born in March.
Oh, March. So that's Raymond. Okay. And then the S name?
S
Who's that?
name.
S- C? Is he trying to say C? Like
He certainly,
CH?
my
There's no
husband's name
Chris.
starts with a C, but it's not a CH.
Okay, hold on. But he's a cuss sound, right?
Yep.
Huh. Oh, okay. So he showed me a C and then he pointed to December.
Oh, okay. Well, my husband's birthday is in December, starts with C name, but my daughter is a CA.
Okay, so
That's
hold on.
her name
So
is
is she a
starts that way.
CAR?
Nope.
Okay, then who's the CAR? R.
C A
Colin?
R.
Oh, oh, R.
Hmm.
I can hear R. Oh, hold on. Why are they doing that? Why are they showing me a C? They're putting it with the December. And you're saying that it's a cuss sounding name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is he a CL name?
No.
And then I don't know what they're doing because they keep saying
Okay.
L over again. They keep saying
He,
the R over again.
yeah, his middle name starts with R. My husband's middle name.
Is he an RO?
Yep. Yes.
Like a Robert or something?
It's a very
Uh,
unique name.
Okay, I just can
It,
hear the RO then. And then I guess.
yep.
Okay, so that's why he's giving me the birthdays, I think, because he's trying to say December was a
Hmm.
C name and he would have an RO middle name. They could be talking about your daughter. Sounds like a cuss sound. Don't know. I
Hmm.
can't hear it. And then I don't know the November one though.
I
I
think
can't hear that one.
um,
I
his
can't hear
middle,
it.
yeah, okay, gotcha. My middle brother or my middle brother-in-law
Is he a
is a
P?
November birthday. No,
Because
I
he's
mean, there's a
looping.
P in his
Is
name,
there
but
another P other than Patricia? Or a B? Like a B?
mm,
Okay, so hold on. Why is Raymond not able to speak?
um, well, that's a great question. He feels like he
Why
can't
would he?
speak.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a assisted living facility. He had early onset dementia, and he really wasn't very much a shell of
He
himself when
was
he
he
passed.
nonverbal?
Um, I think he was highly medicated in the last 6 months to a year of his life. So he was not him, I would say.
No. He's making me feel that
He had a
because
very
he's coming in like
estranged sort of
Dorothy.
relationship with his brothers. Dorothy.
Oh, with the sons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he's making me feel that he can't speak or there's something wrong with him. He's kind of got the same energy as Dorothy. It could be somebody that looked after him. So if he was in a
Yeah.
home,
Yep.
and did they not go visit him?
Well, he went there during COVID, so it really, and it's several hours away from where we are all located.
But did
And
people
things
miss
were
his
really
passing?
strained. Well, it's funny. They told us that he was going to be passing away soon. They said, "Prepare yourselves," and um, he passed that evening. So we didn't get a chance to go back up there and
Well, that's
say
what he's
goodbye
saying.
to him.
He's saying he
Yeah,
passed alone.
yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay. Because he's making me feel nobody was there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, he doesn't want, he's not saying it to make people feel guilty. He's just stating a fact.
Yep.
He,
No,
and
the snapping
he
the fingers made sense. He's spicy. So that
but is
when
he
you said
going
he was
around doing
snapping his
this?
fingers, I
Yeah.
mean, no, but that matches his personality quite well. His I would say his before dementia personality.
But I want to know why he keeps telling me he's nonverbal, like why he doesn't really want to talk to me. That's the part I don't understand.
Hmm.
So if he
I know that
was
it
he
was as he
bedridden?
was entering, he was pretty bedridden.
He didn't break
He
anything though, did he? Like a hip or something?
he didn't break anything. He had there was mental illness that went into his going into a home, and then that's when the early onset dementia was really
Oh,
accelerated.
so he's trying to tell me there was something prior to that. So he had a mental
Yes,
illness and then he went into
yes,
okay. That
and he
makes
was
sense.
fairly estranged with two out of three of his boys, um, up until the last like month or so of his life.
And why does he keep saying December? That's your husband's birthday, right?
Yep.
But nobody
Hmm.
died in December, did they? Yes or no? Just say yes or no.
No, no.
What is the 25th? Kaylee says it's
25th.
for me. Okay, I'll bring you on in a minute, Kaylee, and we'll see.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah,
Huh. I don't have
I don't know.
anything related to the 25th
Okay,
that I can think
well,
of.
there's somebody that's saying they either passed away around Christmas or they're talking about the 25th or December being important.
Hmm.
Um, there seems to be something to do with a very strong J name. So I'm not sure who
Hmm.
that is, a J or G. Remember, we haven't got the third brother here, so I don't know if he's trying to say that. There could be something to do with a K sound. So I don't know if that's a K or a C.
Yeah.
So,
Well, my middle brother's middle name is a J name, but it's I don't have anything
so
connected
do
with
you
the
have a
25th
female
that I can
gone,
think of.
Megan? Is there a mother figure gone for you?
For
Kaylee says it's
me,
me. Kaylee's going
interesting.
crazy here. She said, it's me, it's
She is
me.
agreeing with everything.
Yeah. We'll
I
get to you,
my
Kaylee.
both of my biological grandparents are have passed. Um,
Okay, hold up. Biological. So were you
yeah.
adopted?
No,
So,
my just my grandfather got remarried. So the grandmother I know, because my biological grandmother on my mom's side passed away before I was born. So I never got
and
to
is
know
there
her
a
as my
D name?
grandmother.
Is there a D name?
Mm, no.
Well, I keep getting a D name. I keep getting the month of December. I keep getting somebody that says they
Yeah.
died near Christmas time. So if Raymond is trying to say hello to his family, again, we seem to have a lot of families that were disconnected tonight. So
Yeah.
if that is like
This.
Chad's mom, if Raymond was disconnected from his family,
Mm,
these souls are
mm-hmm.
coming in to let people know that I'm not mad at you. I love you. This is what we were supposed to go through. They keep pointing
Yeah.
to their head. Somebody keeps talking about
Yes.
passing away suddenly or unexpectedly.
Yes.
Somebody's saying also that people weren't there when they passed, but that's okay.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
and then there's something to do with a female. I have no idea what that is. Could be an M name
Mm.
because I'm getting an M name female coming through. So there's
Yeah.
nobody
I mean,
that's
my
con
yeah. Not that I can think of. Um, I don't know. He didn't know a whole lot of his my father-in-law Ray didn't know a lot of his family.
okay.
That was
And then
also a very strained relationship.
oh, okay. And somebody keeps talking about adoption or somebody else raising somebody.
Um, all three boys were, in particular, my husband, were very much so, I would say, raised by their stepfather.
Okay. But who's the
So I
Patricia?
know
Raymond's
is
Patricia was
that is
Raymond's.
my yeah his ex-wife. So that's my mother-in-law. My husband's mother remarried when my husband was 4.
Oh,
He's the youngest
okay.
of the 3 boys. So I do we do typically, because of the strained relationship, we do think of his stepfather as, his father, really, in
So
that
Raymond
sense.
is his stepfather?
Raymond is his biological father, but he really only spent 1 weekend a month at best with him growing up, and
So
so
who's
due
the
to some of the
J or
mental
G
health
name?
issues,
Oh, the
the
mental health issue.
J, yeah, um,
So
my middle brother's middle name is starts with a J.
no, that's not it. There's either a J or a G that I'm missing.
J-O-G.
Yeah. And I've just got a ringing in my ears. And it seems like when I get things like this and people say no to me, that means that there could be something to do with somebody raising somebody else's child. There could be something to do with adoption.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something that I'm missing. It might not be for you, but and there's could be another family trying to come in, trying to acknowledge it. So just know that Raymond is trying to
Well,
say hello to his sons. Whatever
mm-hmm.
they went through in this lifetime, that's all been forgiven, but they are pointing to their head. I just don't know why he's snapping his fingers all over the place. I
Hmm.
just don't get
I
that.
mean, he was a feisty kind of guy. He was very he was an oddball for sure, but
And who's got the heart condition? Oh my goodness.
every one of his sons have heart issues.
Okay, so he's watching over the ones that have the heart issues. I don't know if they're on
Oh, that's
medication
nice.
or if there's something to do with a
Yeah.
stint or anything that has
Yep.
a heart thing. He's talking
All
about it.
three boys have been close to or have had heart attacks by 40.
Oh my goodness. Okay, they got to really watch that it then because they're mentioning it, so they have to look after
Yeah.
themselves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
he's watching over his sons. Yeah. So thank you, Megan.
That's
Thanks
great.
so much.
Thank you very
Okay,
much. I
you're
appreciate it.
welcome. Oh no, thanks for joining me. I really I love everybody. Love everybody. Okay, so where's the one that, oh nice. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Welcome in. This is spirit led. I'm not in control of who comes in. Now, where was Kaylee? I think Kaylee, something Kaylee. It's me, Kaylee, I think. Yes, Liam, thank you. I think it's yeah. Where say hi to me again. It's me, Kaylee. Okay, bring Kaylee on for me, please. I'm gonna bring you on there, Kaylee, and see what you can take and what you can't take and what I can add and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Kaylee. I'm gonna call you
Hi.
Kaylee. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay. So, Kaylee, do you also have a Raymond?
Um, it is my stepfather's middle name, but it is the
We're
name that my mom always used. Um, and the snapping the fingers,
yeah, he's doing
he
this.
did
Like,
he
come
did it
here.
constantly
Here,
to
I got
get
something for
people's
you.
attention.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
my
What
mom
is the
would
heart?
use. He did not have any heart problems, but his heart literally stopped.
Hmm.
Would not, or he didn't have any heart problems that we knew about, but he was sitting on the couch and
Yeah.
his mom came back in to check on him and he was
Yeah.
gone.
That's what he says. That's why I think he's snapping his fingers too, is because he says, I was here 1 minute, gone the next. Now,
And
who
none of
is the,
us were with him.
and he's saying nobody was there. That's why I was telling, I didn't know when I was talking to Megan, I felt like I was hearing two things, like me too. Because I heard ringing in my ears. So that usually means that I'm getting more than one. Now, why is he saying MAR?
Um, Not MAR, but there is an M name.
Is there like a ma, ma? So is that a
Yeah,
female?
it's
But it's
what
not
we called my
May, is it?
grandmother. We have a May too. My birthday's in May.
Okay, so whoever this is it, remember, there seems to be themes when I do these readings, and it sounds like the souls tonight are real happy about birthdays. So if you have a May birthday, there's somebody on the other side that, and who's the J or G name?
That's my grandmother, Gloria.
Gloria? Okay, so Gloria, because when I said birthday, May, she said, that's me. That's me. So if Gloria is trying to say hello to you and she's trying to acknowledge your birthday. Now, why was somebody talking about December?
Her
Thank you,
birthday
Liam.
is Christmas Eve, and my
Okay,
stepdad's
the
birthday.
25th. Okay,
My
24.
stepdad's birthday is the day after Christmas, and we always got together on Christmas to celebrate their birthdays.
That's why they're talking about Christmas, December 25th. So we have a birthday on the 24th and the 26th. This must have been a happy time for these two souls. So they're trying to tell you, remember about Christmas. They're trying to talk about all the happy memories that were done around Christmas.
And the M
Also,
name is what we called my grandmother. We called her Mima.
yeah, it sounds like May. Mayma. Mayma? May.
Mima.
Mayma. Okay. Okay. Well, she could be trying to give me the nickname. I can only hear the May part. Okay. And then they were talking about a P and a B name. So do you know who that
Uh,
is?
no, I had the J name.
J-
Um,
Is there a Jim?
Jimmy.
Yep. Who's Jimmy?
Uh, he's the father of my kids, but he's the person that we're currently helping right now.
Okay. Um, well, there could be somebody that's acknowledging Jimmy or James, because if
It
those are
would
you,
definitely be both of them. They were very close to him.
who, I'm sorry, who is it?
My
The timer's
stepdad
going off.
and my
Okay.
grandmother.
Okay. So there,
Can you hear me?
and any, anything to do with like a cancer?
Yes, my grandmother passed away from cancer.
Okay. So if you're looking after Jimmy or James, the souls on the other side could be thanking you for doing this, because there is some sort of soul connection. Now, there was also a very strong R name. Do you know who that is?
That would be my stepdad. That's
Okay.
his name was Harvey Raymond, and that's my mom. That's what my mom would say when he would start snapping his fingers.
Okay. Why is he showing me roses?
Um, he
Is there
always
a
picked my mom roses, and she loved it.
okay, so he's trying to give your mother roses. He's sending roses to her because I don't do roses. So, and who's the A or E name?
My great grandmother, who also just passed away last year.
Okay, so she's trying to say, so she's not like a Eva or something. Emma?
No, she's an A name.
A, oh, okay. Who's that? Why did I write Eva? Emma?
Eva.
Yeah, it sounds like there's an A on the end.
I'm not sure.
Evelyn. Evelyn?
Mm-mm, I don't have an E
Evelyn.
name.
Well, I've got, okay, everybody who's listening, I've got an Eva or an Evelyn coming in. Okay.
She was
Well,
an A name that ended in an E, but
okay, I
not
don't know
that.
if I can hear that. She's not an AL name though, is she?
No,
Your great grandmother?
no.
Well, I don't know who I'm getting now because now I've got another person stepping in, I think. So please know, Kaylee, that are souls over there that are watching over you, and they're making me feel that this Jimmy or James, if you're looking after him, they're thanking you. So this could be somebody that's actually connected to him. So is there a female that would know that Jimmy is going through a hard time right now?
Um,
Is that his mom?
no. I was trying to think of the grandmother's
Okay,
name
and
that
who
passed, but I'm not
raised
sure.
somebody else's child? I also said that
Um,
earlier too.
that would be my stepdad. He was my dad, and he always would tell everybody that he was my dad, and he was the only dad that I knew and had.
Okay, because he's coming in like your dad.
But he always loved to call himself stepdad and,
Okay,
and tell
well,
everybody I was his adopted daughter.
okay, and he's coming in like a father figure. So this man really did care for you. He loved you because he keeps telling me, I raised her. She wasn't mine, but I raised her. She's my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's saying, now, I'm also getting, see, I don't know if that's coming in with the Eva or the Evelyn. There's a T name. Was there like a Tom,
My
a Tim?
grandfather, yeah, my grandfather's Tom. He passed
Okay.
away.
And is that Gloria's husband?
No, it's my dad's dad.
Oh, so that's the biological dad.
Yeah.
And what did the biological dad's name start with?
His name was Tom.
Oh, so Tom. Okay, so and your
Yeah.
biological dad is crossed over?
Not my biological dad, it's his dad,
Oh, his dad.
my
Okay,
grandfather.
so this Tom, even though Harvey Raymond raised you, you also have a connection to a Tom that's crossed over.
Yes.
Yes, that means that your biological family on your dad's side has always watched over you from the spirit world, and his name's Tom. Even though Harvey Raymond was supposed to be your dad in this lifetime, they're validating what you went through, Kaylee. They're validating what you went through.
Um, my grandfather, his wife is still alive. My Tom's wife, my grandmother, and we're actually doing work on her house right now. I was at her house today,
Aw,
so
could be why he's
I'll have
coming
to
in
tell
then.
her.
Yeah, so tell him that she said hi.
I will absolutely.
Okay. So let's see if we can get Hannah May on here and see if we can get some more stuff with it. Hi, Hannah. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so you have did you say you had the Glen or the Gordon? Oh, my ear.
Glenn.
Hang on, huh? My ear's bothering me. Okay, so you have the G name, right?
Yes.
Uh, The what was the March and the May?
March is my mom's birthday, my birthday, and my grandfather and grandma's anniversary.
Oh, wow. Well, that covers a lot.
Yeah.
And why did they keep saying the May? Because I know your name is Hannah May. Is there something
he
else that's in May?
I mean, he that was his last name, but he died in May.
He died in May. Okay. And is he a Gary or a Gordon or the Glenn? Why do I hear
Glenn.
all these names? Glenn? Okay, I
Glenn.
heard
Yeah.
that one very loudly, actually, Glenn. Okay, so I could have another soul here with a G-A-R name or G with a strong R. And then what was the brain? What is it with the head,
So
Hannah?
he had Alzheimer's and he ended up dying with a stroke.
Oh, okay. That can affect the brain or the head. And then the L name?
L
L.
name.
Yeah, it seems to be an Al. March month, we got a relationship and baby got married. So is this your husband, Amanda?
Oh,
No.
his son is
L
Larry.
Larry? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to keep listening, Amanda, because somebody just said that I'm her husband when I said your name. Now, is he the G name, Amanda? Hang on just a second, Hannah. Thank you. Just hang on a second. I got two souls talking at the same time. Okay. Where does the G name, Amanda? Yes, he is. And he's a G name. So is he the Gary? Oh, Joe. No, I didn't get a Joe. It's a G. So hang in there, Amanda. Just hold on, okay? Okay. So Larry is one of his sons and
His son-in-law, yeah.
son-in-law. Oh, is that your Larry is the person you're with?
No, that's my uncle.
Larry is an uncle. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so you're saying that he had Alzheimer's and a stroke, but I'm getting somebody with severe pain in their head. So Amanda, is that Joe?
Yeah, so the stroke ultimately killed him, and it had affected the one side of his head really
Okay,
bad. He was in a lot of pain.
okay, because they said November. Now that's exactly the way my dad passed away. So my dad actually had um, I'm sure a lot of discomfort in his head. So because he had to have his head opened and that kind of thing to relieve the pressure.
Mm,
So did that happen to Glenn?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't
So
have
they,
to have it open because he was like end of life, but
oh,
that's
but there
kind of
seems to be a
what
lot
we've
of
done.
pressure in his brain. Whoever's
Yeah.
talking to me says there's a lot of pressure. I have the G, the L, Brit, George, traumatic brain injury, accident in March, died in November. Okay, Brit, there is a soul here that's trying to get you a message because I've written down all this stuff, all that stuff. There's a November, and that's exactly when my dad passed away. November. There could even be an 11. There could be something to do with like either November 11th, November 25th. There could be something to do with a uniform or somebody that was in the military or wore a uniform. So there's a lot of stuff coming at me right now. And because I got so many people in
My
here,
grandfather was in the military as well.
is that Glenn?
Yep.
Okay, so he's trying to say, well, I'm still talking. Okay, and then okay, and somebody just subscribed. Thank you, ACONT. Um, okay, hold on. And then what is it with the baby? Confetti dead. My ex was in the military. Okay, so keep taking these things, you guys. These are your loved ones trying to get messages to you. And somebody's talking about a baby. So did somebody lose a baby? Did somebody have a baby after this person passed away?
I've
November
had 2
25th
kids
is my
since my
wedding
grandfather passed.
anniversary, but I don't have any G's unless it's the whole. Okay, so I'm sorry, Hannah, what happened?
I've had 2 children since my grandfather passed.
Okay, so he's trying to acknowledge your babies that you've had. And anything to do with an A name?
And
And see, Britt's also saying I had 2 babies after my dad passed. And is your dad a G name, Britt? And did they have a head issue? And there's somebody talking about an A or an E name. You're the George? Okay. So, wow. So we've got a lot of postcards coming in. Okay, Britt, traumatic brain injury after motorcycle accident. That could be the pain that I'm getting. Definitely. Okay. All right. Confetti Deb, then Debbie, then you take that too. So many postcards. Yeah, and that's what they do. They come in, they know everybody's trying to connect with them. So they'll try to give me as much as they can. It's almost like souls are waiting in a queue. Can you imagine if you guys were waiting in a queue, waiting to talk to your loved ones? You would probably be yelling out that your name, you would be yelling out circumstances. Oh, there we go, mustache. Okay, telling that I know about the babies, I'm watching over you. Can you say hello to people in the living that I'm okay? But you know, this is another thing I can't understand. There's still a soul that keeps telling me for somebody not to give up. Thanks, Tammy. So is there something about you, Hannah, doing something?
yeah.
And why are they
So
telling you not to give up?
I had a diagnosis in 2019. I was supposed to join the military and I wasn't allowed to, so I ended up going into deep depression for a few years and I
Okay.
became a PSW and I want to become a nurse.
Okay.
But
So please, that's why they were showing me the military.
mhm.
So you weren't supposed to go into the military.
Yeah.
That could have
That's what
been
my
something.
dad keeps
Just,
telling me.
yeah. Like I always say this to some, sometimes we are called to do things and things pass us by. Well, there's a reason why that passes us by. We're not supposed to
Mhm.
do it. What if you weren't supposed to go in the military? What if something terribly wrong would have went if you would have went into the military? You're supposed to help people in this lifetime. So if you became a PSW and you're supposed to be going to be a nurse, they're gently nudging you in that direction because they keep telling me, tell that person, please don't give up. Please tell them to move forward. They're right where they're supposed to be. You're
I
right where you're
told my
supposed to be, Hannah.
grandfather when I was pretty young when he passed away and I told him before he died that I was going to join the military in his footsteps. So it hit really hard.
Yeah, no, he's not disappointed that you didn't go join the military. He is so excited that you've had your 2 babies, that you're going to become a nurse, and that that's your path. Your path is your path. Not all the time are we supposed to follow in grandparents or dad's footsteps. You're doing exactly what you're
Mhm.
supposed to be doing. He's telling you, please, to keep going.
Thank you.
Okay?
I needed that.
Yeah. Keep going. You're going to be helping a lot of people. And that's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're just doing it in a different way. Okay?
And as you were talking, it kind of got me thinking. My other grandfather passed in November, and he passed with fluid on the brain
There you go.
as well.
And is
Yep.
there an R name?
My uncle, yeah.
Okay. I keep getting a Robert. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep getting an RO name. It's crazy. Okay. So just know these souls are watching out for you. Don't ever question the fact that you didn't go in the military. You weren't supposed to go in the military for a whole lot of reasons. You're going to become a nurse. That's what they're nudging you. They're gently nudging you forward. You've got a lot of cheerleaders on the other side being on Team Hannah. They want you to become that nurse. So go do it. Don't give up. That's what they keep
Thank
telling
you.
me. Okay, hun? Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, so thanks everybody, and everybody